Hi, I've been saving my money and doing some extra jobs to add to my savings. But I used some of my money to buy a video game. I wonder how much money I have left in savings. I need to add, subtract, and multiply some numbers to see exactly how much I have in the bank. Okay, I had savings of $48.50 before I bought the video game, which cost $14.35. Then, I raked leaves for my neighbor. She paid me $5.20 per hour for 3 hours. How much money do I have in savings? What should my first step be? First, I'll set up a subtraction problem because I used some of my savings to buy the game. So, now I will have less money in my savings account. I subtract the cost of the video game from the amount of savings I had. $48.50 minus $14.35. Now, I'll set it up to subtract the numbers vertically. I'll write the 48.50 on the top and the 14.35 below that because I want to subtract what I spent on the video game from my savings. I need to line up the decimal points. Now, I can subtract the digits in each place. I will begin at the farthest place on the right and work to the left. The first place is 0 minus 5. There aren't any hundredths to subtract from, so I'll regroup 1/10 as 10 hundredths. Then I have 4 tenths and 10 hundredths. 10 minus 5 equals 5. I'll write 5 in the hundredths place in the difference. In the tenths place, 4 minus 3 equals 1. I'll write 1 in the tenths place in the difference. In the ones place, 8 minus 4 equals 4. So, I'll write 4 in the ones place in the difference. In the tens place, I subtract 4 minus 1, which equals 3. I'll write 3 in the tens place in the difference. That gives me $34.15. Next, I'll find out how much I earn for my time spent raking leaves. I worked for 3 hours at $5.20 per hour. I'll use multiplication to find out how much money I earned because she paid me per hour. I'll write out the problem as $5.20 times 3. Next, I'll write out the multiplication vertically. I'm going to write 5.2 for the amount I earned per hour on the top, and 3 for the hours I worked on the bottom. With this problem, I will write the decimal in the proper place when I'm done multiplying. Next, I multiply the digit in the second factor by each digit in the first factor. 3 times 0 equals 0. So, I write the 0 in the first place. Then, 3 times 2 equals 6. I write the 6 in the next place. And last, 3 times 5 equals 15. So I write 15 in the next two places. Now I count the places to the right of the decimal in 5.20, which is 2. Then I count the number of decimal places in 3, which is 0. So 2 plus 0 equals 2 decimal places. I write in the decimal 2 places to the left. So I earned $15.60 raking leaves. Time to check out my final totals. My savings were $48.50. I bought a video game for $14.34. That left me with $34.15. I worked for 3 hours raking leaves at $5.20 per hour. I earned a total of $15.60. To find out how much I have saved, I need to add $34.15 to $15.60. Because I added the money I earned into my savings, now I have a total of $49.75. I have added, subtracted, and multiplied numbers with decimals to find out how much money I have left in my savings. I had better get to work to save more money.